How about a little selfie action?
Oh, yeah.
You know, finishing the first season off strong.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Selfie it up. Yeah, your arms a little longer.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, that looks perfect. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, kid.
All right, man. See you.
See you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, can you show me that OJ jam thing that you guys do?
Oh, yeah. We just did it.
Nice. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Bam, bam.
A little less.
All right.
Yeah.
Bam, bam.
There it is. Squeeze the juice
All
out,
right,
baby.
squeeze it.
Fresh squeeze.
All right. Hey,
Fresh
see you
squeeze.
guys.
All right.
Fresh squeeze.
Orange juice.
Fresh squeeze.
Think I'm
Orange
in the other
juice.
lot, but I'll
Orange juice. See you,
in a-
Bruce.
on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Spurs wrap up this home stretch. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles. And boy, can they stave off the sweep here if they can find a way to pull a win off. Dropping another one would really hit the confidence level.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Love the reaction from the crowd early, and defensively, they didn't do anything to get them out of it. They kept giving up open looks, the shots they kept dropping, and the place only got louder and louder.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Guys, he told me their primary focus of the pregame discussion was defense. He said they're dealing with a very sophisticated offense, and it's going to require an outstanding effort from his players at the defensive end to come out on top. Let's see if that's the effort they get. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the playoff spots on the line here late in the season. Not everyone, though, is going to get in, Brent, but they're all trying to.
They're all trying to.
Yeah.
And guess what, Kevin? Those teams that aren't going to get in can do their job of playing the best spoilers that they can and wanting to compete. It's also a chance for those teams to have the younger players who maybe have not gotten a lot of minutes throughout the course of the regular season to explore them and give them some experience and confidence before going into the offseason.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fresh, he's in at the point. McDaniels is out there with Howard. Then it's Ingram, and it's Young in at the two guard. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Fresh. Shot clock at 6. Shot off the pick. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Here's Graham. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Graham's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
Very aggressive move. Sometimes that'll get swatted, but sometimes you convert.
Here's Fresh. 35 points for him last game against Memphis.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor. He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltend.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. From 12 feet out, and the Spurs scoring again.
Worked himself into the mid-range area. Smaller defender on him, so that's a high percentage look.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's the screen. Over to the wing. From downtown. Rebounded by the Spurs. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, the point's not hard to come by for them, that's for sure. I'd have surrendered too if I was trying to defend against that potent attack.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise He's used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
And let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for him.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And here is Graham. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Memphis. Shoots from 12. That one wide left.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Here's Fresh. Just 5 to shoot. It's Young on the wing. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Fresh can't get it to go.
Well, he has more than enough strength to fight through the D and convert that one. I'm surprised he came up short there.
That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
He needs to be more patient on offense and not force shots like that. The D was right up in his face there.
Ingram passes to Fresh. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Graham with the ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Stolen by McDaniels. Ingram passes to Fresh. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Back to Young. Expanding his range. And Young just drilling the 3 there. Nice look.
Yeah, and that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Now Graham. Vasilius. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Pass to Fresh. Young left side. That one rolling around and rims out. The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Prigioni kicks to Graham. Stolen away. Here's Fresh. Young outside. Passes to Fresh. Just 5 on the clock. Lots of room. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Well, that's one way he can.
All right, bring it in. Let's talk, gentlemen. Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort. I know we could be doing so much better on offense.
The way that the point guards in the league right now, Kevin, have dominated most of the offenses, not only in terms of their scoring, but in terms of time of possession. John Wall, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook. I mean, you watch a lot of those games, and for most of the game, they've got the pill, and they've got to make the decisions. Shooting guards like Klay Thompson don't come around all that much, but he's finding ways to still put his imprint on the game.
And Brent, you won 2 titles playing for the Spurs. In a lot of ways, the model franchise in the NBA. What's their secret?
Well, Kevin, if I told you the secret, it wouldn't be one anymore. But really, it starts at the top with their general manager and, of course, Greg Popovich. When you continue the lineage that they've had between David Robinson and Tim Duncan, it's such a strong foundation for what it is that players are expected to do And, of course, they define their roles every time a new player is with their ball club. It's been sustained success. And most teams, Kevin, now basing their systems on the Spurs model of continued success.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Screen by Young. They set the pick. Here's Fresh. 7 points in the game. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And how about a look at our 2K leaderboard and a group of point guards that have a little bit of big man in them and some very good rebounding numbers since the All-Star break. You look at Fresh, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
It's a dimension of the game that so few point guards have, and it's an attribute that makes them much more valuable to their ball clubs. To have that many rebounds coming from the point guard position, what a plus you got there.
And here is Graham. He has 6. Shot from the wing. That shot off, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Fresh. Graham defending. Fresh, the pass to Young. His 3-pointers off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. Let's go. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. He's got 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Fresh. He's got 10. Gets the front of the rim and out. Graham with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. They set the pick. Ingram with the steal. To the middle. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
He misses the free throw.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
It's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, though, it's never boring.
No. Shots good from Young.
The quickness on the break. Young just booking it down the floor for the easy finish.
And Fresh picks up the foul.
I'm Prez.
That's his first foul. And Los Angeles.
Presidential pardon.
And San Antonio shooting well. 50% from the floor. Prigioni kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Prigioni, defended by Young. They now take the lead. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Fresh, he's in a point guard. Ingram is out there with McDaniels. And it's Young. Now here's Ingram. A 26-point game for him in the win against Memphis. 4 on the clock. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And there's the lay-in, 2 points right there from Fresh. Fresh has got 12 in the game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. He scored 35 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks for the great report, David. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
Yeah, and it's another instance where he just proves that he's one of those guys who can step up and win a game for you practically all by himself.
Brent, you won titles in San Antonio. They led the way, but it seems like nowadays smaller market teams are becoming just as competitive as the ones in big cities.
Well, I think for guys, they understand watching these small market teams over the course of the last 10, even 15 years, seeing the success that the teams are having, not only on the floor winning championships, but individually where these players show up. They're showing up in commercials. They've got their shoe deals. So the idea of the mass market has gone away. You can have the same kind of exposure, Kevin, as long as you're on one of those 30 NBA teams, they're going to find you.
So much is on TV. You talked about this before. So much is online. Every game is seen. Every player is talked about.
Yeah, there's no way that you can hide from that kind of exposure. So guys who are looking at teams in the future of where it is that they'd like to play the game, big cities really aren't mattering as much to them anymore. Hit his teammate right in stride. That's a great assist.
Lakers leading by 3. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. San Antonio with the rebound. Leans inside. And another basket for San Antonio.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
And they will call over the back on the play.
Now, he has to back off on defense just a little bit. His team cannot afford to have him on the bench at this point in the game due to foul trouble.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Brigioni, defended by Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the Spurs, known as an organization for their diligence and discipline, it's all about their results and certainly about the accountability from coach to player, and more importantly, Kevin, from player to player.
And you look back, the Spurs, one of the very first teams to really scout the globe and bring in international players.
Well, it's also interesting, Kevin, that the trend continues. Even last year in the 2016 draft, in the first round, we saw a lot of international players being snatched up as building blocks for their franchises moving forward. But the Spurs always have been successful at finding some hidden gems, and their general manager deserves a lot of credit for it.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the miss from Fresh from the baseline. There's the dish to Prigioni. Vasilius. Offensive rebound, Spurs. And McDaniels with the block. Feeds to Ingram. Pass to Fresh. Young in the corner. Here's Brigioni, defended by Young. Down low. Makes it off the glass. 12 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Fresh. He's got 18. The pass to Carmelo. The feed to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. And the foul called on Justice Young. That's his first foul. For San Antonio, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Inside. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's a good screen. Here's Fresh. Dishes it to Carmelo. He feeds it to McDaniels. It's deflected. Kicks it to Prigioni. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the left side wing. Vasilius. Offline with his 3. Lakers trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Brent, going back a few years to your formative playing days in high school, you played at one of the bigger powerhouse high schools in California. How did playing on such a team that had such high expectations at that early age help your skill level and your overall basketball development?
Well, going to De La Salle High School, if I really wanted success, I should have been a kicker because the football team was off the charts. But we did have great success in basketball, and I did watch my 2 older brothers play at the school, so I understood what the program was about, what kind of expectations there were from the coaches with regards to accountability.
I bet you would have been a pretty good wide receiver.
I might have been, at least for one play, until a linebacker or a cornerback would cut me in half.
Barry going deep. He's got the ball, and there he goes.
That's an efficient trip down the floor for them, able to finish in tight.
Here is Forbes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Now here's McDermott. He's guarded closely from 13. The Lakers with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Young for 3. Doesn't get it to drop corner. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Nice shot by McDermott. And the Spurs lead by 3.
You really have to challenge him when he lines up from deep, or he's going to bury you.
Here's Fresh. 18 points for him. Takes a 3. Young's shot is off.
You know, looking at his release and his form, it just seems like something is off, and it's affecting both his shot and, at this point, his confidence.
Now here's McDermott. Inside. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Fresh. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Fresh has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Forbes dishes to McDermott. To the middle. The shot's good from Forbes.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Greg Popovich has set the standard with more than 1,500 career victories. Last season, he set the record with his 18th 50-win season, passing Pat Riley and Phil Jackson. Pop told us that I've been here a long time, and I've had...
Come on, let's go. Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort. But I know we could be doing so much better on offense. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
And backcourt tonight for Los Angeles.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Los Angeles on top. They lead by a bucket. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. A lot of scoring in the first half. What got you going offensively in those 2 quarters?
Coach tells me to do something and I do it. Simple as that. He wants me to assert myself on offense, so I did. And I don't know. There's nothing more to it. Simple as that. So sorry to disappoint you guys, man.
You never disappoint when you play that well. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. We're letting one guy look like a
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Yeah, right now he's seeking out every gap, and he's getting into every single one of them, raying up some big numbers there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Fresh in at point guard. Daniels is out there with Ingram. Then there's Howard. And it's Young in at the two-guard spot. They set the screen. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
And Brandon Ingram out of Duke, drawing comparisons to Kevin Durant like KD. He's very rangy, very lanky for a perimeter player.
Yeah, and Ingram around 6'10" in shoes with that 7'3" wingspan. I mean, he's still, light weight-wise, much like KD was when he came in the league. Still, you don't see many small forwards with the standing reach of a center.
And they take the lead. Rams got 11. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Fresh can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Pass to McDermott. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Lakers trail. Here's Fresh. 23 points in the game. They set the pick. He dishes it to Young. Passes to Fresh. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Hits it from three-point range. Ingram's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And you gotta respect the level of concentration Ingram maintains at all times. Doesn't matter if he's wide open or pressured. This guy is a lights-out performer.
It's good. 18 points for him.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And it's a result of the defense not doing its job in the low post, boxing out and preventing second chance points. Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Rebound the Lakers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Fearless. Despite the size mismatch, took it right to him.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The free throw drops for McDaniels. Spurs trail by 5. Graham kicks to Prigioni. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Coach Greg Popovich named the new head coach for the U.S. national team for the next 4 years. And Brent, I bet you like that selection.
No, I love that selection, especially with Pop's military background. And he's been an assistant for Team USA since 2002. So he's done a lot of great things in the pros, but I know Pop takes a great deal of pride, not only in his country, of course, but certainly in coaching that team.
Here's the screen. Releases from 15. A rebound by the Lakers. Fresh has got 4 rebounds in this game. He kicks to McDaniels. 4 on the shot clock. The dish now to Ingram. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. You look at Fresh, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line and it's nearly automatic.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
And he comes up with the deuce.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Lets the 3 fly. The shot will not fall.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Ujione kicks to Green. Beyond the arc. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
He just doesn't seem to be himself shooting the ball right now, guys. Just looks a tad bit uneasy, and that's affecting the result.
Young in the corner. Shoots a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Fresh. He's got 23. Young passes to Fresh. There's a screen off the pick. And that's good off the glass that time. Fresh has got 25 points.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Here's Graham. That one good for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Fresh. Graham defending. Young, right side, for 3. No good on that one.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Well, that happens sometimes. The ball just does not go down. But I'll tell you what, he'll take that shot every time.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. These guys are relying on one man to beat us. He cannot keep getting into our paint so easily. Back off and make him prove to us he can knock down the outside shot.
Settle your guys down.
8 seconds left to play in the third. Puts it up from 17. He doesn't hit that one. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Hey, great job moving the basketball. All the shots are great. Let's feel confident. Let them fly. Get your name in the paper.
The offense working on all cylinders right now. Greg Popovich just wanting them to stick with it.
And you have to love the focus and efficiency they're showing. Running the offense until someone gets a look that they like.
And the final period of play just about to start. And for the Lakers. Here's Fresh. The 3 ball. The shot off that time.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Legioni can't hit. Lakers trail by 7. Tries a 3. Shot's good from Young. Young's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers.
And Young needs to drain these perimeter jumpers. A masterful shooter from deep.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Fresh. Good on the bucket. Fresh has got 27.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feel.
You can see the focus there. His desire is evident. All hugs and kisses right now.
Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. 20 points for him.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. We're getting full contributions from him right now.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Feeds it to McDermott. Vasilius. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Really led his teammate there. Never once did he have to break his stride or momentum.
Here's Fresh. Another shot. It's good.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
Pass to McDermott to the inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
Young from outside. A rebound by the Spurs. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. 3-on-3. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Dwight Howard.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
Here's McDermott. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Sometimes it's worth it to find the sliver. Excellent pass there.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Fresh. He lobs it up. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Memphis. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Out to the wing. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Prigioni.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Fresh. Can't connect from short range. There's the pass to McDermott. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that one is good. 31 points for Fresh.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Close game, fourth quarter. This is his time.
Prigioni kicks to McDermott. Shoots the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. McDermott's got 5 points in the quarter.
really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
That'll go on McDermott. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Fresh. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Spurs leading by 5. A 3. And no good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. The feed to McDaniels. The three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fella.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
And even though he's been on a roll tonight, that one was a bit forced.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Young. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47%. They set the pick. Prigioni dishes to Graham. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Ingram, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And that one falls for Graham. Here's Fresh. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J, a lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
Shoots from 12. Yes, that goes in. 24 points for him.
And if you keep working around on offense to find the mismatch, you can find easy points.
Here's Fresh. Graham defending. Young outside. Off the screen. And what a nice play there between Orange Juice to set up that score.
And Young got the finish, but the pass from Perez was just as important.
San Antonio leading by 6. And Graham throws it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
And that's where the defense failed. You can't let him throw that down. You've got to get over and foul him, send him to the free throw line. Solid look inside. That's the range you want to operate from.
Here's Graham. Tipped away. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Ingram. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Dishes to Prigioni. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Graham missing. Lakers trailed by 3. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Fresh. San Antonio with the rebound. Graham with the ball. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
I think he spotted an area on the floor to gain that separation and then let it fly with a quick release.
Young with no one around. And Prez getting the ball over to Justice Young for that triple.
And you could tell Prez was going to get that ball to Young outside when he caught it.
There's the pick. Fades. And McDaniels with the block. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Clock at 6. It's good from long range. 27 points for him.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fresh. Graham defending. It's Young on the wing. Shoots a three. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. Well, this is what it's all about. Both Prez and Young have it going, and the numbers are piling up.
And Orange Juice putting the squeeze on for sure. Tremendous play from that duo. What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
That is showing a very steady hand with the pressure dialed to 11.
Here's Fresh. Young left side. Fade away. And no good.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
.32 seconds left in the game. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And those attempts right now at the charity stripe are helping them pull away.
Can't hit from 12. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Start it. Hustle up. Let's figure this out now. Let's go. Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort. But I know we could be doing so much better on offense.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Fresh. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting for San Antonio, number 33. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. Look, I'm fine with our...
So it's the Lakers now. From deep 3-point range, but they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Next time, man.
Shoot, man, knocking down shots tonight, but doesn't matter if we don't get that W.
Yeah, we got to finish strong.